Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today, I really don't even know what to call this video. I was trying to come up with another counter deck, which I was successful in doing. The counter was supposed to be towards more scout decks, Hecarim decks, aggro decks like Jinx and Draven, and Twisted Fate Fizz. All these decks that have been going around that Netdeckers are using to climb ladder and things. But I guess the unfortunate thing is if I only go against those, I can't really go into ranked without ruining my LP. So I'm in normals, and as you guys all know, normals isn't the most stable um, environment for decks, and there's a lot of experimental decks, and for whatever reason, even for normals, I could not find any of these decks. It was the weirdest thing. I was finding the strangest decks out there, and this sort of thing doesn't normally happen. Usually it follows some semblance to ranked and the meta, but I like the amount of allegiance decks I was going against and the amount of just random crap. And anyway, so I was sitting there for probably 2 hours trying to find decent matchups to showcase this deck, and ended up along the way finding out that this deck was actually not too bad against just normal decks, and I actually matched up pretty well against almost everything. Not really everything, but you know, it was quite surprising how well this deck actually performed, even though I was specifically tailoring this to counter kind of the meta right now. But this is a Maokai and a Thresh deck with the ability to take out all of these summoned units and all of these sort of cheap units that the enemy can put down a ton of. So for example, in the Twisted Fate Lease, or not Twisted Fate Lease, in the Twisted Fate Fizz deck, there's a lot of 1 health units, elusive units that are fairly easy to take out, or just low statted units in general, and they use their elusive abilities to make contact with the Nexus and kind of card draw to refill their hand. And so I was trying to include cards in this deck that would counter that sort of thing, and I did, with things like Mystic Shot. We've got a full set of the box, Withering Wail, and the never seen Chempunk Shredder. Play, deal 1 damage to all enemies. This was supposed to counter specifically, let's go to Bilgewater because the name is not coming up into my brain right now. This was specifically in the Fizz deck. It was supposed to counter the Wiggly Burblefish, who comes down, you know, later on in the game after they've used a ton of spells for 0 mana, for 0 mana, and they have a 3/1 stat line. Very easy to just kind of bait out the enemy into putting all of those out, and then using something like the Chempunk Shredder, Withering Wail, or the box to take them all out. That was kind of the idea behind those cards. Fizz, of course, has very little health. Easy to take him out with Withering Wail, a non-targeted ability that works fairly well taking him out. And then, yeah, you've got Scouts and you've got the Hecarim deck. We can use the box to take out all these summoned units. You know, the ephemeral units generally don't have enough health to withstand the box, and so quite easy to take all of those out in one hit. This also counters fairly well the Mistwraith deck for the same reason. The Mistwraiths only have 2 health, and then the Wraith Caller only has 3, so really easy to take these out. They use the Harrowing kind of as their late game finishing card, and the box just hard counters Harrowing. So all these aggro decks were supposed to go down easy to this particular deck, which they did. I just couldn't find them. But like I said, going against other decks, it actually worked out pretty well. So I have some pretty good footage today. It's pretty funny. I think it's funny, and I had a good time playing this deck, even if it did take a long time to find some gameplay to showcase this. And then I added this in afterwards as kind of a tech card for Grand Plaza decks. Aftershock, deal 3 to anything or destroy a landmark. I think this is fairly important to include in the deck just because Grand Plaza puts these units, these scout units, above the threshold of the box, a lot of them, and so they're going to be able to withstand the box. But Aftershock will help us get rid of that Grand Plaza and deal with that. Hopefully today, like I said, you enjoyed this. I am still focused on my goal from the beginning of the year, which was to help people that that are struggling with anxiety or depression and other mental health issues. So hopefully you get a laugh out of this and enjoy what I have prepared for you today. If you guys, the invitation is extended again. If you guys have decks or concepts that you want me to try out, go ahead and send over the deck code and I'll try them out and we will showcase your deck and yeah, we'll get some gameplay footage and give you a shout out and hopefully other people will get to enjoy your deck concept as well. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. We're going against Draven Jinx. Draven Jinx. We actually might be able to win this. I'm not supposed to play these, but like, let's hard search for a box. Turn 3 with Withering Wail. It's not good enough. We'll see what happens here. It's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Give me the box. It's fine. All this is fine. Alright. He's gonna pull Draven this round. There's our box. A little too late. We're just going to attack here, see if he blocks. I doubt he's going to. That's fine. We've got Mystic Shot. Yeah, he's pulling on Draven, of course. Why wouldn't he? Let's go ahead. I'm going to... What do I want to do here? Let's Mystic Shot this Draven. This sets me up for a awesome Withering Wail this next round. And we'll see if he's got Crowd Favorite. If he's got Crowd Favorite, this Thorny Toad's going to mitigate a lot of damage here. Okay, so he's got Jinx. That's fine. We've got Withering Wail. Yeah. I'll let him hit. One drop. I think we pass. I've got time on my side now. Pass. I'm just gonna let him put out all of his units. Attack. Really? He put out the Draven. I think that was a mistake. Because he's got a card here. And he can't play it. He's got 2 axes he's got to discard, so yeah. It's fine. And our opponent surrenders. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we want. Countering aggro. I wasn't really expecting this deck to do this well. But I think this deck could actually potentially counter a lot more decks than I had originally anticipated. Spaghetti-O? Spaghetti-O! Okay, this guy, Spaghetti-O, he, first of all, he deserves a wave, and now a surrender. Spaghetti-O, epic. Epic. That is one of the best names I have seen in this entire game. Hands down. Hands down. If you guys can show me a better name than Spaghetti-O, I'll give you $10. There's no way. And by the way, you're going to lose because this is completely subjective. Okay, Magic. Round 2, Magic. Round 2, Magic. By the way, everybody, in case the times, I mean, in the video probably won't say the timestamp, right? But he knows what deck I have. I want to know if he surrenders. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Magic has PTSD, everybody. Oh, Magic. Yes! This is what I want. You can hear it. I am fanatic. We're going against Vambage. Or is it Omega? Can't tell. B? E? I'm not sure. Should we try it out? Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, they surrendered. Herb said this is gonna be okay for me. This guy surrendered this time. This guy surrendered. Got scared. Man, we are getting matchups out the wazoo tonight. Bambi again. Like, is he just gonna surrender again? Is that worth it? I know he's doing this, like, should I emo back? Because I don't feel like this is anything new at this point. Do you? I don't know. Like, he thinks he's gonna beat me this time, like, maybe so. I don't know. What's the difference here? Got 50 seconds, oh Vambi. I don't know. We're going to attack. Ooh, he's including Fortune Croaker. I don't know if it's worth putting this guy out just to block 1 damage, if I'm being honest. Unless his hand is absolute garbage. See if he's got his Grand Plaza. Ooh, he does not. Whew. I think we go for a Hapless Aristocrat here. He doesn't have Grand Plaza as far as I can tell. And now if he decides to, you know, pull in this Hapless or the Thorny Toad, we're in a pretty good spot, so. Oh, well, that makes sense. That does make a little sense now. Even so. I don't know that he gets a lot out of this. Maybe I should. I guess it didn't really matter. I don't know. Okay. Just put out another Hapless, I guess. It's not like he can pull it again. Blocking these two and getting them down to 1 health is nice, because I got Withering Wail. He doesn't attack with the Fortune Croaker, that's interesting. What's the difference? We pass here. See if he gets Misfortune or something. Is it Misfortune? Yeah, he's running Misfortune here. I don't know what type of deck this is, to be honest.
Dangerous waters.
Dang. Puts him down to 3. I think we do it. Why though?
Always forward.
That's worth wasting? I don't know about that. Maybe we just kill it off. It's just getting jump blocked anyway, so I don't really get a lot of use out of this. Might as well, I think, kill that guy. These two can't really attack, so this is fine. Yeah, I don't really get the point of spending mana to... I don't get the point of spending mana to save his unit. Doesn't really make sense.
With me.
This is fun. Yeah, we just pass. We could kill it, but This is a deck that can get out a lot of units in a couple seconds here. Wish I had my Maokai. That'd be really nice. I don't like that. Put out Dead Bloom Wanderer first. Goes like half my units.
Still alive, I see. These woods belong to us. Love ya.
It's fine.
Hold nothing back.
Fine, once again, I wish I had my Maokai though. I've got 3 Chempunk. Wow, I just called it. This is a nice card.
There you are.
2 Mystic Shots. We still haven't found our unit. Pick up these 2. If he's got some sort of way to protect him, we use Withering Wail and take out half his units anyway. So this is fine. Yeah, I just wish that I had Maokai or something, you know? Doesn't have a lot of cards left. Of course, I don't get a lot of use out of the box either. Where's my Maokai? Come on, Maokai. Thresh? There he is, finally. Jeez Louise.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
Takes about a half a... Which one's ephemeral? We'll go like this.
Trick shot. Give them a chance.
Like this. Like this. And we've got the box here too, which, I mean, he's gonna have some troubles dealing with, I think. Has he got a rally? I mean, if he's got a rally, go ahead and use it. I don't know. He took a second there to think about what he wanted to do. This, I think, which one's ephemeral? This one's the ephemeral one. So he's got 3 cards left in hand. I have... What do we want to do here? Let's play the Chempunk again. I'm probably wondering how many of these guys I actually have. And the answer is a lot. I drew basically all of them. Interesting. I mean, these 3, like, what's my Maokai at? 16 of 25. That doesn't give me a whole lot to work around here. I do think we clear up space though, so I'm going to attack with everything and let him block into one of these. And we get a Vile Feast if he's got no way to protect them. So we go Vile Feast. 3 extra damage.
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh, I'm out of mana. What's he got? There's no way he can level this guy up though. Rally? Nah.
Set sail.
Okay, I'll let you take out one of my units. Fine. The box wasn't enough. Valor? Okay. This guy's probably wondering how many of these guys I have. I've played like 5 Chempunk Shredders this entire game. And we're at 21 to 25. And now he pretty much can't attack here. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, perfect. I like this. So we go with the Thorny Toad. We level up our Maokai. He's got 4 cards left. We got 12 cards left. He's got 1 in hand. And we've got this sapling. He ends up getting that though. And we finally get use out of this freaking box. That doesn't give us really anything else, does it? We go like this on top of this. Yeah, okay, he surrendered, but there we go. If it was a Grand Plaza deck, he didn't have it. And if he did have it, we discarded it. So